Welcome back to Neurodrive, the home of the most insane, shocking, and unbelievable supercar stories. And today, we're diving deep into the monster that has just set the automotive world on fire. The name Vanquish has always carried a special weight in the world of performance cars. For Aston Martin, it's not just another model, it's a symbol. A symbol of the brand's ambition, its elegance, and its refusal to compromise between beauty and performance. And now, in 2026, the Vanquish returns, completely reinvented, sharper, faster, and more technologically advanced than ever before. This is not just a sports car. This is Aston Martin's declaration of intent. A bold statement that in an era of hybrids and electrification, British craftsmanship and timeless design still have a place. But this Vanquish isn't trapped in the past. It's a car that blends Aston Martin's iconic DNA with the technology of tomorrow. At first glance, the 2026 Vanquish stuns you with its proportions. The design feels both familiar and futuristic. The long, low bonnet, the muscular rear arches, the flowing roofline that melts into its tail. It has the unmistakable Aston Martin silhouette, yet with sharper lines, bolder details, and a much more aggressive stance. This is not a grand tourer pretending to be a supercar. This is a proper mid-engined beast, designed from the ground up to rival the best from Ferrari, McLaren, and Lamborghini. Look closer, and the details emerge. Every surface has been sculpted, with purpose. Air intakes carved into the nose channel air over and around the car. Sleek laser headlights give it a piercing, modern gaze. And at the back, the design is dominated by a massive diffuser, quad exhausts, and a futuristic LED light bar stretching the width of the car. It's Aston Martin elegance, reimagined for the 2020s. But the Vanquish has always been about more than just looks. It's about the beating heart under the hood. And here's where things get truly exciting. The 2026 Aston Martin Vanquish ditches the traditional front-engine layout. Instead, it's built around a brand-new mid-engine platform. The power plant, a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8, co-developed with Mercedes-AMG, but re-engineered by Aston Martin with its own character. The result is a screaming, high-revving masterpiece that produces well over 800 horsepower. But Aston Martin didn't stop there. For the first time in the Vanquish's history, electrification joins the party. A hybrid system with electric motors fills in the torque gaps, boosts overall power, and brings the Vanquish into the future. With combined output projected at nearly 1,000 horsepower, this is by far the most powerful Vanquish ever built, and with instant electric torque, response is immediate. No turbo lag, no hesitation, just brutal acceleration from the moment you tap the throttle. Performance numbers are staggering. 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, a top speed nudging 220 miles per hour. This isn't just Aston Martin catching up, it's Aston Martin throwing down the gauntlet to the world's fastest. Exotics. But raw speed is only one part of the story. The Vanquish is engineered for balance, precision, and driver engagement. Its chassis is a lightweight blend of carbon fiber and aluminum, providing stiffness without excess weight. The suspension is fully adaptive, capable of softening for cruising or tightening up for the racetrack. Rear-wheel steering sharpens agility at speed, while massive carbon ceramic brakes ensure confidence when it's time to slow down. This isn't a blunt instrument. It's a scalpel, designed to carve up mountain roads, racetracks, and highways alike. Step inside, and the experience shifts from raw performance to pure luxury. The interior is a masterclass in craftsmanship. Hand-stitched leather drapes across the dashboard, blending seamlessly with carbon fiber and brushed aluminum. Every surface feels tailored, every switch and control thoughtfully placed. Unlike some rivals that feel stripped down in the pursuit of speed, the Vanquish remains unmistakably Aston Martin, an environment of comfort, sophistication, and drama. At EI'd, the center of the cockpit sits a massive high-resolution touchscreen, running Aston Martin's latest infotainment system. It's sleek, intuitive and packed with features, from advanced navigation to wireless smartphone integration to customizable performance data displays. Surrounding you is a 3D audio system developed with Bang & Olufsen, delivering concert hall sound quality even at blistering speeds. This is not just a car, it's an experience for the senses. The seats themselves are thin, lightweight racing shells, but wrapped in the softest materials. They hold you firmly in place when you're pushing the car to its limits, yet they remain comfortable enough for long-distance touring. Because at its heart, the Vanquish still remembers what Aston Martin is about. Building cars that can thrill you on track, but also carry you across continents in style. Safety and driver assistance technologies have also been integrated with subtlety. You'll find adaptive cruise control, lane assist, collision prevention systems, and even semi-autonomous driving features for highway cruising. But make no mistake, this car was not designed to drive itself. It was designed for you, the driver, to feel every input, every response, every heartbeat of that V8 hybrid powertrain. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Vanquish is how it blends old-school character with modern technology. On one hand, you have the soul of a hand-built British supercar, the craftsmanship, the theater, the sound. On the other, you have cutting-edge hybrid tech, active aerodynamics, and state-of-the-art electronics. It's this duality that makes the 2026 Vanquish so special, and then there's the exclusivity. Aston Martin doesn't build cars in massive numbers. The Vanquish is not just a car you buy, it's a car you're invited to own. Each one will be hand-built at Aston Martin's Gaydon facility, with endless options for customization. From paint finishes to interior materials, wheels, stitching, and beyond, you can tailor your Vanquish to be truly one of one. So who is this car for? It's not just for someone who wants speed. If you only wanted the fastest numbers, you might look elsewhere. The Vanquish is for those who appreciate artistry. For those who want a machine that looks as beautiful parked as it does at 200 miles per hour. It's for the connoisseurs, the collectors, the drivers who want to feel a connection every time they step inside. When you drive the 2026 Aston Martin Vanquish, you're not just driving a car, you're piloting a statement of power, of elegance, of heritage. It's a reminder that even in an age where efficiency and silence dominate, there is still room for passion, for drama, and for cars that stir the soul. From the sweeping bonnet lines to the howl of its V8 hybrid powertrain to the luxurious embrace of its cabin, the Vanquish represents everything Aston Martin stands for: performance, beauty, emotion. The 2026 Vanquish isn't just the return of a legend, it's the rebirth of a philosophy. A promise that the future of Aston Martin will be as thrilling as its past.